Mr. J.
Oh, what's up, man?
Are
Oh,
you?
what's wrong with saying what was wrong with saying Aisha was 19? She didn't know they didn't know how to count back then.
She was 19.
Yeah.
Do you have any proof of such a thing?
Yeah, you can watch Sheikh Uthman's video on this. He explains it.
We laugh at Uthman. He cannot even read two Arabic words. I can play for you Muslims playing videos of Uthman laughing at him, not me. Muslims, they laugh at Uthman. Go right now, type mistakes of Sheikh Uthman.
Yeah, I know. I seen the video. It was
Okay,
these two
so
Pakistani guys
yeah,
making
so
fun of
what
him.
if the Pakistani, isn't him Pakistani too? So this guy, and why Muslim they will make fun, they are Sheikh too. They are making fun of such a stupid, he claimed to be a Sheikh, but he says stupid things. Not a single Muslim, he have little knowledge, he will say that Aisha she was 18 or any, when Aisha she was 18, Muhammad was dead already a year ago.
No, 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 that's wrong. That's wrong.
No problem. Okay, can you give me the video of Sheikh Uthman so we can play it and laugh?
Okay, I'll look it up right now.
All right.
Sheikh Uthman. I'll get you the exact video.
Uh-huh.
Are you gonna play it for all of them?
Yeah, we will play it so we can die laughing.
You're gonna get refuted.
Okay, let's see.
Okay. Oh no, no, the video's too long, man. It's like
The video is too long. Let me tell you what is too long. Your lie is too big. Sheikh Uthman never said that. And you are a potato like Muhammad.
no, Sheikh Uthman
Just shut
didn't.
up, you idiot. There is no way he will say that because the Muslim they will eat him alive. You are just an idiot. The video is so long, brother. It's so long. It's very long, long. La longa, la
Wait,
longa.
speaking of long, my dick's gonna go down your mom's
A Muslim. This is what happened when a Muslim he have a private part. He take it everywhere, including Discord, to the mosque, to heaven, to meet Allah. They have something between their legs. They don't know what it is. They think it's an antenna. Trashy. Garbage in, garbage out. Do we have any Abdul? Do you notice how they lie? Do you notice? Do you see why we cannot trust a Muhammadan? Anyone who believes a Muhammadan is a fool. You cannot trust a Abdul. Period. Read it. Aisha, she used to play with her dolls. Potato. We don't have too many people today in Ramble, but it's
Wait,
okay.
bro. No. You wanna know how I'm not lying? Because if you go to Rob Christian, he responded to Sheikh Uthman.
He
You can
responded.
go. Yeah. It's the
Well,
video from Rob Christian.
if this is what he did, I mean, this guy is an idiot, Sheikh Uthman. There's no way a person he have little knowledge he will say such a thing. You can search right now. Search yourself in Google. What was the age of Aisha, and go to the official Islamic website, not potato tomato, official. You will see saying clearly that whoever said such a thing is a big fat liar. Aisha, she was 6 years old, and as you see,
Yeah, but
and as
the
you see,
argument is.
my friend, this guy is a joke. If he really said that, that means he's very stupid of him.
Yeah, but look, the argument is that she didn't know, like back then they didn't have calendars, so she wouldn't know her own age.
Doesn't matter. They have calendar. How she knew her age then? How she said 6? What calendar mean? Then you
It was a
who told you they don't have calendar? I will tell you. I will tell you how the Arab they have a calendar. I have a cousin. His name is Muhammad. He was a kid. He farted. He went, and now everybody making fun of him because for the Arab it's a big shame to fart. So he decided to migrate to a different country. He stayed away for 40 years. He came back after 40 years, and he arrived to the town where he lived, the small village. He saw an old woman, and he looked at her. He was able to recognize her. So he said to her, "Aren't you the mother of Ali?" She said, "Yes." She said, "How is Ali now? How old is he?" She said, "Well, by now I think he is 40. Well, It is, he is now like 40 years after the fart of Muhammad. So the fart of this guy became a point of date. Who told you they don't have a calendar? So how you Muslim know when Muhammad was born? Who told you? How you know which month? How you know which month the Quran came? How you know they don't have calendars? Suddenly they don't have a calendar. At that time don't have calendar.
No, it's because the calendar came a little bit after.
That's false, my friend. That's false. Calendars exist from a thousand of years, not that's absolutely false. Same
I don't know.
time, calendar or no calendar, who care? People are not stupid. They have a year. They have a 12 month already. They have a year. The Quran confirm it. They have a year. The Arab, they have a calendar year. This is why every month have a name. In the time of Muhammad and before Muhammad. And when Aisha, she said I was 6 years old. Well, where she got the number 6? I can mistake a month. I can mistake a 5 month. I can mistake a year. But she insists and she consists with all her speeches saying that she married to Muhammad at the age of 6 and she was playing with her dolls. Do you see the hadith saying she was playing with her dolls?
Yeah, but you could like I know guys who are like 25 years old and play with dolls.
Is that including you?
No, not me.
Well, to be an adult to play with dolls, you must be having mental issue.
No, well, not with dolls, but like action figures. Like a lightsaber. You know what that is? A lightsaber?
No, I don't know what is that.
It's like, you ever watch Star Wars?
I don't know what is that too.
It's like a sword that has like a red light or like a blue light.
What kind of an adult he will play with such a thing? Why will do that?
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
People play with.
Well, there's no way an adult will play with that. Like adult will play with something useful like this. What what is that? That is a toy. Here we go. Not a toy sword.
Christian friends, I have a question. So I got an argument from our Christian where in Surah, I think it was chapter 37, verse 12, it says Bel Ajabtu instead of Ajabta. Is that true?
Chapter what? 47?
No, 37, verse 12.
37.
It says that in a different version, it says Bel Ajabtu.
Who care? That's not really important for me. I always focus on something important. The Quran have a lot of mistakes, and the Quran, yes, there's many different reading. Each one of them is different from the other one, but that will not change anything. The Muslim, I can help the Muslim. I can say this is an error in typo error, no problem. But we have bigger problems.
Like what?
Like the sperm coming from the ribs of the women.
Bro, this has been debunked. This is Ibn Kathir explains that.
If Ibn Kathir debunk it, are you sure?
No, he debunks your argument. Yeah.
Okay, shall we go to Ibn Kathir, me and you?
Yes, let's go.
All right. If Ibn Kathir agree with me, what you will do? You will leave Islam?
Maybe.
What do you mean maybe?
I don't agree with your interpretation.
Huh?
Does Al-Qurtubi also agree with you? And
you are the one who mentioned Ibn Kathir, right?
Yeah.
This is in chapter 86, verse number 7. Can we confirm that, me and you?
Chapter 37, what?
Chapter 86, verse number 7.
Yeah, is that the one about the sperm? Yeah.
Okay, now we go to Ibn Kathir, shall we?
Yeah.
All right. So in Ibn Kathir 86:7, we will see the following. Read with me, Ibn Kathir. Remember, it's you who said to me, Ibn Kathir, he debunked me. I like the word debunk. That's really tough. All right. So here it says, this is Ibn Kathir. Do you see it? proceeding from between the backbone and the ribs, meaning the backbone or the lion, by the way, it doesn't say that line, it says bone, of the man and the ribs of the woman. You said to me, he refuted me, which is referring to her chest. Are you there? Are you there? Hello? What happened to the guy? You said to me, Ibn Kathir refuted, debunked me. He's gone. Go ahead, Mr. Sam. Just get out of here. He's back?
Yeah, I don't know why my mic wasn't working.
All right, so
Yeah, it says, is chest the right translation, or is that a mistranslation?
this is your Muslim website, and I don't care for translation. I can read in Arabic. You can open the Arabic. You are the one who chose the book name. You are the one who said Ibn Kathir. You said Ibn Kathir debunked me.
Wait, let me look at it myself, because maybe this is like a fake website. I need to look at it.
Yeah, it's a fake website, like the fake Allah.
Yeah. Oh, astaghfirullah, man.
Astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. Aman Rabbi, Aman. Where are you, Sheikh Uthman? Your student is in the oven, man.
Yeah.
You are in the oven. Okay. Why you are laughing? You are in trouble. You said to me you will leave Islam if I show it to you. Here we go. It's in front of you. Go try your best. You say fake, not fake. You cannot. It is Ibn Kathir.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at a different website that gives the tafsir, so I can see.
Yeah, look, different website. Look, yeah, take your time.
Ah, they took it down, man. My favorite one.
Ah, now he cannot believe me no more. His favorite website, they took it down.
Okay, I found it. Okay,
unbelievable. Boy, oh boy. I don't know what to say, man. It's funny.
Tafsir. It says,
all right.
Okay, I found it.
So, what is the result of after researching and studying?
It says we did not say anything inappropriate.
That's what Ibn Kathir says. Ibn Kathir says nothing inappropriate. This is Ibn Kathir now. Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't know who's speaking here, man. This is weird. What is this?
Did you open? Maybe you open Android website. So what are you reading? I don't know what the heck is that. You Muslims are really funny. What the heck is that? I gave you the website. Go and search the chapter number, search the verse number, and type Tafsir Ibn Kathir. Don't type Android boobs.
Wait, you said it was chapter 87, verse 7?
86, verse number 7, yeah.
Ah, that's why. Okay.
Yeah, misfiring.
Okay, I got it. That's it. I could get you. Okay, 1 second. So right here, it says, okay. The meaning is alerting a man. He was created, okay. It doesn't say. Oh, okay. It says he created from a water, meaning the sexual fluid that comes out bursting forth from the man and the woman. You see, this is already a miracle.
The sexual fluid, the sexual fluid coming from the woman make a baby.
It says proceeding from between the backbone and the ribs, meaning the backbone of the man and the ribs of the woman.
So the woman, she have a semen coming from her ribs. And it's you who said to me, remember, this has been debunked. So you reject it. You made fun of it.
Okay, let me see Al-Jalalain or Qurtubi. Let's see what they say.
Why you are changing now? It's you who asked for Ibn Kathir.
The chest as well. So they both say that. Okay,
yeah, the women chest, the women chest. This is why women, they don't have a breast really according to Allah. They have a breast testicles.
Maybe they just didn't understand science back then. So
right. Yeah, Allah didn't understand science at that time, right?
No, I'm saying the
well, it's Allah who says between the backbone and the ribs. It's Allah, and the word ribs actually is not only ribs. It is taraib. Taraib is a women ribs. It's a specific word used for women. This is why he says women ribs. You don't say just. It's not just ribs.
Wait, but what's the word for chest in Arabic?
Sadr. This is why the Quran speak about Muhammad having plastic surgery when Allah he expanded his boobs.
So okay, so why didn't it use the word sadr for the woman in this verse?
Because it is specific about the ribs, not from the whole chest. So it's only from the ribs. It's only from the ribs. So here you will see your prophet. If you remember the story, your God, he took your prophet, he cut his chest, he took everything out like Joe Biden, and then he washed it with Zamzam, and he put everything inside. That in that case it says صدرك شرح لك صدرك.
Yeah, so okay, so yeah, so it doesn't use the word sadr for the woman's. So then why do they interpret it to be the chest if it's the word?
Because he said the word ribs. This is number one. The word chest is different, and the word sadr. Most of the time we use it for breast, but it can be for the whole area. But your prophet here, as you see, this is the Quran, your Muslim translation, it says, have we not opened your breast for you? Do you see it?
Yeah, but it says between the backbone and the ribs. So between the backbone and the ribs, it could be like somewhere in the stomach area.
Okay. You know, I'm so glad Allah did not say between the toes and the nose. What is left?
What do you mean, man?
What is left? What do you mean between the backbone? He's saying, okay, if your God Allah is teaching us science, right? Can't your God Allah say where is the... First of all, women, they don't have sexual fluid coming from any area, have to do with the babies, have nothing to do with babies. What make the baby is simply the egg of the woman and the semen of the man. The sexual fluid which come outside have nothing to do with it. What your Quran and your Prophet talking about is a sexual fluid bursting out. So when a woman, she see a liquid in her private part, your Prophet and his God saying that what make the baby beside the semen of the man. So both have semen, which is false. And Muhammad, he described the semen of the women, saying it is yellow and thin, and the man is white and thick. Correct?
Yeah.
And even Ibn Kathir, he says that exactly what I'm saying here. He quote your prophet about what he said. Here we go. The backbone of the man and the ribs of the women, it is the fluid, yellow and fine in texture. The child will not be born except from both of them, i.e. their sexual fluid. And this is absolutely false.
Then I would just say that they just didn't understand science back then. I don't know.
You see, you told me if I showed you, you will leave Islam. Now you don't understand. Your prophet don't understand?
I don't know, man. There's this guy called Hanbali in the comments. He wants to. Maybe he can answer.
Who?
Hanbali.
Sheikh, did you fix your microphone, my friend? Did you fix your microphone?
I am trying.
Okay, now let us see. Okay, what do you think about what we are reading, my friend? Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
I hear you, but it's not too much clear, but it's okay. Go ahead.
I am connecting on my laptop now on my different mic.
All right, it's okay. So what do you think about what we are showing in the screen? Can you see it?
Oh yes. Simply, I want to just present what I follow, the method I follow. So of course, Ibn Kathir is not a tafsir which I take from. Tamam.
I don't understand what.
I don't take from that tafsir, Ibn Kathir.
You don't accept Ibn Kathir. So in the Muslims, it's like it's like a restaurant. Everyone his own. They have his own book. Everyone he accept this. He don't accept that. Do you accept the Quran?
Oh yes, of course.
Okay, the Quran says that. It's not Ibn Kathir. The Quran says من بين الصلب والترائب. ماء دافق. It is a water gushing forth. What a human being is created from? Created from a water gushing forth from the backbone of the man and the ribs of the women.
Can I tell you something? This is just based on low ma'rifah. You need to understand it. Now I'm just bringing my tafsir and I will read from what the tafsir.
What is your tafsir? What is the name of your tafsir?
Oh, we have many. We have like scholarly.
What is your tafsir? Give me the name of your tafsir. What is the one? What is the one you like yourself?
Ajma al-Bayan.
You are a Shia?
Or Tafsir Mizan. Yes.
Oh, you are a Shia. Okay. Why are you going to say you are a Shia? Okay. All right. So what Tafsir Shia say about that? Go ahead.
I will get it now. I am reading.
Tell me.
Allah. Is there anyone else to discuss with? Because I am still logging onto my laptop.
I have hard time to understand what you are saying. What?
Sorry, never mind. So this is chapter
86.
86. What ayah? Ayah 7.
6 and 7. 6 and 7.
Okay. He is created from a drop emitted. Okay. Oh, so this tafsir is actually in. Alright, I see.
This what? The tafsir is not clear?
No, it is not that. It is the fact that usually the tafsir would do it individual ayah, individual verse.
My friend, you are not being honest. I had a tafsir in front of me and it says exactly the same as Ibn Kathir. I have the tafsir of the Shia exactly in front of me, and you are not being honest. It says the ribs. It says from the backbone and the ribs, and this is the ribs of the women.
What is it called?
Huh?
What is it called? What is it called? The one that you have.
Any tafsir you want. You want al-Bayan. You want al-Majlisi. Here we go. This is al-Majlisi, and I can use Google Translation in front of everybody. Here we go. I will use al-Majlisi. Listen,
no.
This is Shia. You are the one who mentioned it to me, and this is your Shia, and this is your Shia library, Bihar al-Anwar, Al-Allam al-Majlisi, volume number 57, page number 230. Do you know Arabic? It's in front of you. It says here, read with me carefully. It says here, can you see the screen? Can you see the screen?
No, yes.
Alright, so here it says, طرائب المرأة عظام صدرها حيث تكون القلادة. And now I will use Google Translation so everybody will see if I am telling the truth or not. A woman's bones are the bones in the chest where the necklace is located. So according to your Quran, and this is the Shia interpretation, the book you choose for me, the Shia interpretation is saying that the woman, she have a semen, and her semen is coming from the ribs, and that is not only all the ribs were the location of the necklace, which means the top of the ribs. And now I will translate the whole page into English.
Come on, can I speak now?
Go ahead.
I want to clarify that this Bahar al-Anwar, it is a secondary, it is mursal. It is like,
what mursal? There is no hadith here. This is Quran. What mursal?
No, listen, because we only take some specific tafsir. like tafsir mizan.
My
by
friend,
Allama
it is you who said to me, this is the tafsir you accept.
No, I didn't say Bahar al-Anwar. I said tafsir mizan.
Okay, here we go.
Tafsir
Tafsir.
Majma' al-Bayan.
Okay, I will put for you Tafsir al-Mizan. Are you ready? Here we go. This is Tafsir al-Mizan. Here we go. I have them all.
Wallah.
I have all the laundry of Muhammad. Here we go. This is Tafsir al-Mizan. Read it. Did you fix it now? No.
So,
Did you fix it? No. This is Tafsir al-Mizan. Read with me. Tafsir al-Mizan. What Tafsir al-Mizan says? What Tafsir al-Mizan
what
says?
part do you want me to read?
Huh?
It was created from question one. Okay, so what do you want me to prove? I can explain this, but
What?
you're not letting
You
me.
got to explain. What explain? Your God is wrong because women, they don't have sperm, first of all. And the sexual fluid coming out of them is not what to create the baby. This is number two mistake. Number three, who in the world will believe that women have sexual fluid coming from their ribs?
You have, look, this, when you discuss this, you're going to come understand it in a scientific way. This is, I could give you a tafsir, but you're not letting me. You're just explaining your own way. I got tafsir Majma' al-Bayan. It explains it.
Well, it's in front of you. It says this is ribs. It says on the ribs of the women, and this is where the semen coming from. So how that can be from God?
Okay, read this.
Huh?
This is from my tafsir. Can I send it to you in text or something? It's long. Is that
I
possible?
have a very hard time to understand what he's saying. I don't know.
Can you go in text? Sorry, I am connected.
My
to
friend,
my
am I
laptop.
showing you the screen, the website, the tafsir you asked me to show? This is your tafsir in front of you on the screen. What do you want now?
I am connected on my laptop because I can't speak to you properly. I'm on my laptop now.
Okay, I understand.
I will
But now, did I put the screen, the tafsir you asked me for? I did.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So now,
you need to
how your God makes such a mistake? Go ahead.
What's the mistake? Explain it again.
Mistake number one, the women's sexual fluid. Yes, women, she have a sexual fluid, but have nothing to do with making the baby. Do you agree with that?
No. When the woman gives birth, there's a fluid called amniotic fluid.
When women give birth? This is about women giving birth?
Before and after.
Or this is
Yes,
about the
before and
baby is
after.
being made now? What about women giving birth? This is about women giving birth. This is about a man and women having sex together, and this is how their water is mixed together. Women, she have orgasm, the man have orgasm.
Are you talking about the making of the baby?
Yes, this is what the Quran is speaking about. How you are created. This is not about the women giving birth.
Okay, so I'm trying to zoom in. Alright. Just saying he was created from water. We all know this. The sperm, it goes into the egg. It's all a liquid first. It comes out as a liquid into the woman.
It says ma'in dafiq. It come out of the body. This is not a water staying inside the body. This is an orgasm.
Okay, what are you trying to prove from the amniotic fluid? That's what comes out from the woman. Search it up.
Women, your prophet explained that. He said the women sexual fluid is thin and yellow. And when a woman she see it, she should wash. So obviously this is something she see in the vagina, not something inside her stay there. This is not an egg. It's just a water. This is why it's called water.
Yes, this is natural. Of course, everyone knows about this. It's called amniotic fluid.
Okay, my friend, it's okay. Thank you. I don't understand what you are saying, and I prove my point. Sorry, you are not being rude, but first your microphone is not working. Secondly, the interpretation in front of me get Islam busted. Everybody knows that women fluid have nothing to do with the baby. What women fluid? And we're talking about the women coming out. Flood of gushing forth fluid. This is the orgasm. That's why it says gushing forth. It's not only coming out. If you go to the Quran, the city book of Muhammad, you will see the following. That this water is not only a water, it's gushing forth outside. And in Arabic it says يخرج. It's coming out. But from where to where? Coming out from the backbone to outside of the body of the man, and coming out of the ribs of the women to outside the body of the women. In your Shia and your Sunni both agree that the word tara'ib represent specific ribs of the women, not all the ribs. The location of the necklace. The location of what? Of the necklace. So this is the top bones of the ribs, not the whole ribs, not all the chest. It is the ribs itself. It is the location of the necklace. And I show you that from your own Islamic website. Let me put it for again in the screen. And we will use Google translation again. Because Muslims are illiterate in their own Islamic religion books. We go down here. You will see here it says, Al-Razi said, a woman's ribs are the bones of her chest, where the necklace is. Do you see it? This is what tara'ib mean. It's not just a word mean ribs. It is specifically the location of the necklace, which is the top of the ribs. How that can be from God? You are back, my friend. Are you going to give me an answer, or you are giving me a speech, Mr. Shia?
Yes. Can you
Okay,
hear me better now?
I hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, so let's go up to Surah Tariq,
Go
please.
where?
I will just wait. Surah Tariq, the previous argument or point you tried to make.
All right. Okay, At-Tariq. Go ahead.
So I want to clarify the original point of this surah is to talk about the resurrection and the Holy Quran and its value.
Well, this is
At
not
the
what I'm talking
beginning,
about. We are talking about now about the baby, how it's made.
yes, I know, I'm talking about the original, like the surah itself, so
Ah,
you understand the context later on.
there's no context
The
because there's
resurrection
no
of the
context.
Quran
But there's no
at the
context.
beginning.
There's no context.
Of course, there's context for
No, there is. Because you see, here is speaking about the sky and a star. What does have to do with how you are created?
Firstly, your opinion.
Get him out of here. This
Of course,
faith has come back. Anyone he have a picture like those, or obviously laying in the bed, never let him come here, please. Never let anyone come here. He have inappropriate picture. Go ahead.
okay. So this will be long, but I'll state all my sources. Okay, that perfect with you. It's just
What the star have to do with the judgment day, and what the star have to do with your creation?
if you just go anywhere, the interpreters of Quran have
You see,
agreed.
you keep saying the interpreter. We go there, they got you busted. I'm asking you. You said there's a connection. What is the person's star have to do with the sexual fluid?
Okay, this is irrelevant. This Quran, you can't
Okay.
say, oh,
All right.
why
Sorry. No, I lost my patience with you. What irrelevant? It's you who said read the verses before it because I want you to see the contact. Guys, isn't it him who says to me, read the beginning so we can understand? Isn't it him who said that? What is the connection with the star and your penis and your vagina? What kind of Quran this Quran is? So now I'm going, I mean the guy who keep posting tuner, guys, why you don't block him? What is tuner for? Anyone who will post any website have nothing to do with our topic, you will be blocked. I'm warning you. Here you see the stupidity of the Quran author. One verse we are talking about the star. This is how we started. If you read in Arabic, actually you will laugh. وَالسَّمَاءُ وَالطَّارِقُ. What is that? By the sky. Allah swear by the sky. What the heck is that? And do you know what at-tariq? Well, this is a very well-known star. The Muslim, the Arab, they use it for centuries to go in the desert. It is the Persian star. Okay, thank you for telling us. Now, what does have to do with the verse after it? Nothing. Do you see the stupidity? What is the connection between this verse and this verse and this verse, this part? And then what is after it? Nothing. So I'm going to give you the mic for the last time. Can you tell me, please? Don't make me lose my patience. What is the connection between talking about this star and your penis and her vagina? Go ahead.
Okay. It is talking about the original creation.
Is the original creation? Is the original creation have to do with the original creation of what? The star?
Yes. I mean, it talks about the humans.
No. Hold on. What is the connection between this star and sexual fluid?
Does it have to have a connection? What does direct mean? We translate it. Yallah.
What yallah? You tell me, Mr. Yallah. He know Arabic. He know an Arabic word. Tell me what is the connection between. It's you who asked me to read the beginning of the chapter. It's your fault. So now you're in trouble. What is the connection between the verses in the three verses in the beginning and the sexual fluid?
It is divided. I told you resurrection.
What resurrection? This is not about resurrection. Allah, He swear by the star. The star is there. Nothing happened to the star. Do you know what is the person? Do you know what is a tariq? It is the person star. Thank you very much. It's over. Now he jumped to a different topic.
Okay, let's go to the point that you were talking about before. Okay.
What?
You're on the same page. Let's talk about the topic that you were talking about before.
Okay. So he's created from a fluid. Ejected. Do you see the word ejected?
Yes.
Okay. So what is the ejected fluid? What is the ejected fluid? Come from the women, make the baby.
Okay. And I just give to see for like this specific 5 ayahs because it builds up and you'll get deeper understanding.
Okay. So give me the answer, my friend. Don't give me a speech. I like to get the answer. I'm talking to you about this topic for it became boring, my friend. So what is ejected? What is ejected? What is ejected? Ejected means it's out of the body. What is that thing is ejected out of the body in the form of a water will make the baby?
Simply this. It's a long answer. I'll just explain it because it'll give the content.
No, give me the summary first, and then you explain it. What is ejected? Give me what is ejected.
Is created from a fluid ejected. This is what I mean. You can't just focus on one ayah and reject the whole surah.
My friend, we are rejecting nothing. You read the whole surah. Okay, give me the summary. What is the ejected make the baby?
So I'll go straight. So the possibility of resurrection. It refers to the first stage of man's life and his creation from a sperm drop. And then it draws a conclusion that the creator is able to create him from such a lowly life germ and give life again.
So the women do you agree that the women she have a sperm, it's ejected from her?
I'm not going to give answers because what is this going to prove? Well, I will.
Okay, my friend, just take a hike. What that will prove? That prove that you are an idiot trying to duct tape a stupid Quran. That's what will prove. I keep asking you what is rejected. It's coming from the women and the man, and we agree about that. And I open for you the Shia books. You said to me Al Mizan, I open Al Mizan. You want other tafsir, I will open a tafsir. All of them they agree, and the Shia agree that this is about something ejected from the ribs of the women and the backbone of the man. And by the way, the back of one of the man don't make semen. They don't. So according to the Quran, two body part. One is coming from the man, the backbone of the man, and the ribs of the women, specifically the location of the necklace. Those are responsible to ejaculation, and that ejaculation will make the baby, which is absolutely false. If we go to Muhammad, who explained this Quran very well, we will find how Muhammad is laughable. Dr. Muhammad, sorry, we should not call him Muhammad. So Dr. Muhammad, he said that when Allah, he created the baby, how the baby is created, Muhammad, he teaches us. According to Muhammad, the baby is collected in a form of a sperm for 40 days. How many? You see, all those hadith are authentic. All of them. Al-Bukhari, Sahih, Muslim, you name it. When a drop of semen remain in the womb, if you read in Arabic, by the way, for those who know Arabic, to see we are not making things up. The angel, he entered into the semen. Imagine the angel, he entered the semen. Who? The angel entered to the semen. And the semen stay there as a semen, a drop of semen, not only one drop. You know, drop, it's millions, billions. Depend in the person, the male. You know, some male, their one drop of semen maybe will have, I don't know, a couple of million, 1 million. I'm not a doctor. So a drop of semen will stay in the mother womb for 40 days or 45. Dr. Muhammad, other hadith. Here it is in the mother belly. Where? In the belly. Literally in the belly. I don't know why it's not zooming. Where we go? The Messenger of Allah, the truth and the receiver of the truth, informed us, saying, the creation of you humans is gathered in the form of semen in the belly, not in the womb. Read the Arabic. في بطن أمه. So he is collected in the form of a semen in your mother for 40 days. So the woman, she keep having sex for 40 days, and each time she collects semen. Like, give me more, give me more, give me more. I like it before, you know. And the Abdul, he keep giving her more semen because now they want to make a baby. One time, boom, boom, it's not the words of work. 40 days, brother. She's collecting. Then it become a clinging thing. And by the way, it doesn't say a clinging thing, it says a clinging blood. Blood. What a crazy cult. Do we have any serious Muslim? He can join us and say something real. Islam is love. He changed his picture. A second ago he was African. Now he is a he's a Middle Eastern. Okay, Islam is love. Did you fix your microphone? Go, Islam is love. Hello?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Go ahead. What do you want to say to us?
Yeah, I got the proof. Hold on.
All right. Prove what? I give you a chance to look for the reference, right?
The sun, okay. He found it, or it appeared to him that the sun was setting in murky water, although known also as dark water, dark murky water. And this location, Ibn Kathir has said this location is in the Black Sea, because the Black Sea is actually, why is it called Black Sea? Because the water there is kind of like black, or like murky, not black, but like, it appears dark. The water appears dark. So فلما بلغ مغرب الشمس, it says in the Quran that when Dhul-Qarnayn reached the setting of the sun.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Wait.
Okay, the time was set.
Hello.
So, my friend, you are playing the video of who? The audio of who?
Muslim warrior.
Okay. So he said, I heard him saying Black Sea. Is that correct?
Yes.
The Black Sea is a black?
It appears black. That's what he said.
It appeared to who? Who is the donkey? He said to you that the Black Sea appeared to be black. Since when? It's a sea like every sea. So it's just because
I can post the link.
Listen. So if the Black Sea so the Red Sea is called the Red Sea, is that because it's red?
Black Sea appears black.
The Red Sea is called the Red Sea. Is that because it's red?
No, that's different.
Okay, so with the Black Sea, there's nothing, it's called the Black Sea, and doesn't appear like a Black Sea. In the same time, the Quran says it's a spring of water. Does the Quran say the word sea?
He's talking about the tafsir of Ibn
I don't
Kathir.
care, I'm asking you, did the Quran say the word sea, or say the spring of water? Waiting for the answer.
Okay, let me read it.
Read it, go ahead.
You can take the next guest.
No, you read it. Why you want to talk next desk? It take you a second to read it. Read it for us. Go ahead. We're listening. I like this. The Black Sea is a black. The Indian Sea is Indian. What do you see inside the sea? Indian people. Like you dive in the sea, there's Indian. I dive in the Indian Ocean. What I saw? Curry. Spicy food. You know?
If you search it on Google, you will see it's actually black.
Oh, really? The Black Sea is a black, actually?
Yes, the water looks black.
Okay, my friend, take a hike. Same time, is it the Quran says it's spring? So are you saying to me, you stupid God, he want to say the word sea, but instead he said spring of water? Spring is a small, tiny jacuzzi. He said spring.
Okay, let me read. Give me one moment.
All right, take one moment.
Okay. And he marched westwards till he came to the setting of the sun. It appeared to him that it was setting in a dark, turbid sea, and nearby.
Where it says that? What translation you are? It appeared to him. What is the word appear to him? What?
I'm reading the translation.
That's false translation. Here we go. Show me the word appear to him in Arabic. Where it says appear to him. So you see, we prove that the Muslims, they are corrupting their book. Not only it's corrupt originally, they are corrupting it more when they translate in order to duct tape the mistakes in the Quran. So here in Arabic it says حتى إذا بلغ مغرب الشمس وجدها تغرب في عين حمية ووجد عندها قوما قلنا يا ذو القرنين إما أن تعذب وإما أن تتخذ فيهم حسنا. So where is the word he found appear to him? Where?
So you think this guy who's an Arabic expert is lying?
He's a big fat liar. I have it in front of you. And isn't this your translation too?
It's Muhammad Asad.
He's a liar. Muhammad Asad is an Arab? I thought he's a Pakistani.
He's an Arabic scholar.
Well, a Pakistani is an Arabic scholar? Okay.
Yeah, he has a.
Okay, hold on.
He has a.
Muhammad Hilali and Muhammad Khan from Pakistan, are they Arabic scholar too?
No, so I'll read it. So he is actually, he was a Jew. He converted to Islam.
He don't even know Arabic. First of all, I don't think what you are saying is true. Secondly, who cares who is this guy? The Arabic font is in front of us. You can copy this and you can post word by word in Google. Word by word. Don't post sentence, because Google might take any of the translation automatically and use it. So copy word by word and see where you can find the word appearance. You will never find it or appear to him. It's a lie.
Because the Google translation is the modern Arabic, the Quranic one is the Fusha.
Okay, my friend, take a hike. I'm not here to waste my time. I don't lie. It's in front of you. And I'm using Muslim translation too. All those are Muslim translation. Not a single one of them, he said what you said. Do you see them? All of them are Muslim translation, where it says it appeared to him. How come all the Muslims, they are eating the word appear? Why they take it off? I can keep changing translation one after one. Muhammad Biktal, Yusuf Ali, where is the word appear? So don't be stupid. So all of you Muslims agree to take the word appear to him. And this is Muhammad Asad, the one you said, he is the one, you are reading his translation. Let me show it to you. So we can laugh at him. And march westward, where it says westward. Where? It says he marched until he reached the sitting place of the sun. When he came to the sitting of the sun, that's false. He did not say that. It appeared to him, that's false. He did not say that. It was sitting in the dark. It doesn't say that. Nowhere it says the word dark. It's not even close. And then he says, Turbit sea, where is the word sea? So the whole translation is a corrupt translation. Every single word in this translation is a fraud. You change the translation, and I will use only Muslims, you will find that the Quran changed 100 degrees. Why Muslims they do that? Because Islam is a religion of fake people. Yusuf Ali, when he reached the sitting of the sun, he found it sitting in the spring of murky water. Let us see different Abdul. Abu Dida is a German. Wahidun Khan, what his name is Wahiduddin? What kind of a name? This is supposed to be an Arabic name? No problem, let us go with it. Until we reached the sitting of the sun, he found it sitting in a spring of murky water. Okay?